Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. Today I'm going to introduce to you Cherry. Cherry is a base V70 98 model that I specifically purchased so that I can have tires for Peaches. I believe it has a burnt valve. I'm getting ready to check that out and see. And I was just going to take the tires off of it and junk it and hopefully get $300 for junking it. But a couple of people are, I guess, kind of pleading with me not to. So depending on the condition of the compression test, I may save it. If the compression is low on the remaining cylinders, I'm going to go ahead and move towards just, taking parts off of it and junking it, because I'm not going to save a car of this age and caliber when it's just, no real use for it for me. It does drive and run. I started it up and drove it here. But I don't have any intentions on putting too much into a car that's not turbo. That's just me. Whomever was driving the car before it started this downward spiral actually recently changed the oil. I don't know if they changed the oil because it started misfiring or if it was just due. But according to this, it only has a couple of 100 miles on it since the last oil change. Last September is when it was last changed. So somewhere between then and now, it ended up in the state that it's in. It was donated to a charity. The charity auctioned it off to a gentleman that found out his problems was more severe. He passed it on to a guy that found out the problems was more severe. And I purchased it from them, like I said, primarily for the tires and to junk it. So here we are. It was equipped with tracks. However, the ABS module I took off of it did not have tracks, but it caused the ABS light and the tracks lights to go off. So I borrowed it for a few days. It has manual ECC. It has a full stereo. It does not have a sunroof. It's just a base V70. It appears to have a good transmission. No transmission warnings when I drove it, but it was misfiring and vibrating. So I'm going to start it, let it warm up, and do a compression test. I'm also going to take the door check off of that door if it's good and put it on Peaches over there, because the one on Peaches is popping and making noise. Turn the key to start it and it should fire right up. Starts right up and it's vibrating because it's misfiring, and I'm pretty sure that misfire they told me was number 3. So I disconnected the fuel injector on number 3, and you can see how bad it causes the door to shake with this misfiring that it's doing. Let me step out of it so you can see how bad it shakes. Once these cars get up above 1500 RPMs, you really can't feel the shaking as much as you do when it's at idle. So people do drive these vehicles at 1800 RPMs and higher. It really doesn't shake that bad, but it shakes pretty bad at idle because it's misfiring. Here's the issues that I see with the vehicle so far. Number 1, it's misfiring. Number 2, I have no records of a timing belt ever being replaced. Number 3, it's not turbo. Number 4, the PCV system is definitely in need of service. The hose and stuff is hard. Number 5, it has aftermarket ignition system. Number 6, the battery cable, the battery lockdown is missing. Number 7, I pulled the ABS module. Number 8, I took a headlight wiper, which means this vehicle was equipped with heated seats. Number 9, it has a window busted out. Number 10, it doesn't have much power options like power seats or nothing like that. Number 11, the wiper blades are old and worn out. Number 12, it'll probably have worn out tires on it. May or may not have aluminum wheels. 13, it has a dent in the door there where somebody sideswiped it. 14, it has a little body damage there. 15, the seats are getting worn out where they're tearing. And doesn't have too many issues in the interior from what I can tell. So once the engine gets a little bit warmer, we're going to do a compression test and see what the compression is on number 3. And I'm going to check all of them because I want to know if the rest of the engine is strong. Looks like the AC gap is kind of wide. It has the wrong oil dipstick in there, which is no big deal. I have one of those. And let me see how the car is warming up. This upper engine mount is good. So somebody may have been trying to take care of this vehicle. Let me let it warm up just a little bit more. The antifreeze coolant reservoir is old and cruddy looking, so I would definitely replace that. Looks like the strut mounts and spring seats have been replaced, so it possibly had some suspension work done on it. The vehicle either had the hood replaced or the windshield squirters replaced because those squirters became available in 99, not in the 98 models. It's been running long enough, doesn't seem like it's getting any warmer, so thermostat's probably bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down, pull those spark plugs and check the compression. Has a lot of fresh looking oil on top of the engine, which kind of tells me the PCV's clogged. Looked like it's had an oil cap replaced. Oil cap seal doesn't look too old, but we'll see. Whoever had it was running Bosch Platinums, and they look pretty much horrible. I took them out, kept them in order. There's number 3, 4, and 5, whatever, but they look pretty bad to me. So I'm pretty sure they're due to be replaced. Okay, I'm ready to rock and roll. I pulled the 2nd and 3rd fuses from under the fuse panel, which was the injectors, the fuel pump, and the ignition system. I got my pedal held down watt, and let's get 8 cranks. Battery's not as strong as I'd like, but I'm gonna try to get this done. Number 1 has about, man, I think that's 60, 70, 80, 85, 185, which is good. This car may have hope. Number 2 looks like it's at 185 as well, 186, so I may save this vehicle if the other 3 check out fine. Kind of a telltale sign that number 3 didn't have any compression. When I crank it, you don't even hear it popping and where I can count the revolutions. So there's no compression resistance. Number 3 has, I guess, about 10 or 15 PSI. Let me check the other 2 real quick. Okay, here's number 4. Number 4 is a little low, 145. That makes me back off a little bit from saving it, but this next one's got to be high. Yeah, at least 180 for me to save this vehicle. Number 5 is right at 189, so let me check number 4 one more time and call it a day. Back to number 4, it's at 150. That makes it about 20% lower than the others. You get 18, yeah, about 17%. So I guess it's good enough to save. Let me see what kind of commitments I could get on it, and we'll probably save this thing, even though it not something that I would probably try to resell. So last but not least, there's an issue with the title because the guy that bought it from the auction never titled it in his name, and the revenue office may have a problem with that. So I'm gonna go visit them, see if they got a problem with it. If so, he'll have to title it before he can title it over, sell it to me. And I'm not sure where he'll want to do that or what it'll cost. My guess is about $150, but we'll see and go from there. I don't be into this car too deep. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.